Hello and welcome to this quick tip about using the Logic Loop library. First, I just want to mention that the Apple Loop library is more than a collection of samples. It's a clever synth engine that does a lot of cool stuff. If you are missing any sounds from the library, you can download them from here, the sound library option, and you can either download all available sounds, or in the sound library manager you will find Apple loops here. To open the loop browser, it's worth committing to memory the O key because that opens it very quickly, or you can just click this button here. Remember, all these loops are royalty free for you to use in your own project, but personally I tend to chop them up or add effects to make them a bit more unique, because remember, every other Logic user has them too. You can now find an instrument or choose a genre or a descriptor to discover the loop you need. You can also organize the loops by scale or time signature. The button here will show you the different loop types, so you can choose another filter here. Clicking on the name, beats, tempo, key will also organize the loops depending on what you have selected. Also, don't forget you've got this favorite button, so when you find a loop that you like, you can select it. Down at the bottom left of the browser, you have this button which allows you to choose whether to play the sample in the project key or the original key in which it was recorded, or you can even specify which key you would like to have playback in. Okay, let's choose a guitar in the genre of rock blues. So this is now filtering our choices of sample, and we can click to hear it. And this is all conforming to C major. If I like the sound of that loop, I simply drag it onto a new track area, and now I can play it back. If I was going to create a disco track, I can clear these selections and just type disco in the search bar, and then this is now filtered. So you can combine lots of these different loops to come up with your own unique sound. This time, let's pick a synth, and I'm going to use one of these instrument tracks. So normally when I drag this in, it would create an instrument track, and notice it has loaded any effects that it thinks it's going to need as well. Let's hear what that sounds like. Brilliant. But also notice if I drag an instrument track onto an audio track, it converts it to audio. Very clever. Also notice that if you have a track that has variations, at the top left you can click to play, and in the top left of the track area it will show you any variations. So I can smoothly change from one to another. Let's write our own loop. So I'm going to pick a piano here. I'm going to start there. You want to make sure that this starts and ends on a main beat. But now I have that, all I have to do is click and drag it into the library. That will give you a pop-up window to give it a name. Call it piano. You can pick which scale it was, the genre, and then just click create. If I unclear these selections, that is now ready for me to search for and use anywhere I like. And that's it for today. I hope you found that useful. Don't forget, a like and a subscribe is always appreciated, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.